AI is just one frame shift potential technology. There's several others happening that many people don't know about yet. Right. And I think with AI coming on so quickly, it's opened a lot of people's eyes to the potential for change and how quickly it's going to be happening. As innovation happens faster and faster, how can the universities stay across all of this and actually keep a model that can adapt at the same speed as innovation?
That's what universities were created for.
Yeah.
We were created to assemble. So if I think about the ancient times, it was the family houses who assembled knowledge workers together to do amazing things. Many of those assembled into universities to then impart knowledge elsewhere. If there is a place who should be able to adapt rapidly to new ideas, it's a university, because that's what our foundations were, to test new ideas, to determine the ethical frameworks that then come from having those new ideas out there. I think this concept that somehow universities aren't dynamic and adjustable places, fundamentally it's incorrect. Now, we're not just going to grab the next best shiny thing off the shelf and go, oh yeah, we'll take that, thanks. Yeah, that's what we believe now. It's going to be run through the academic process. And that takes some time. But problematically, I think many places in the world, that's occurred behind the shroud of, the Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, right? Because often it was an old white man with a beard behind the curtain. That's not what we are now. So we need to be these places that are known not only for the brilliant ideas that we create, but also the communicators of thought leadership around these new things. So I see initiatives that the university is proudly known for. So AIML, Australian Institute of Machine Learning, brilliant example of we're really good at the academic components of this, and now AIML is being championed by state and federal government to demonstrate what can AI do for the state and for the nation. And not only talk about it and publish papers on it, but actually work with industry to deploy. If I look at the work we do within defence and national security, we're not only doing amazing research on cyber, on understanding how human performance works for the warfighter, for the ability to recover from stresses and injury, we're actually working with the industry. We're engaged through the Trailblazer. We're working with defence partners. We're indelibly connected. Those are the kinds of things where our thought leadership and our know-how plastically, dynamically interact with these. That's what we need to do. And I think we have not been good communicators of that. So a colleague of mine, Kylie Ahern from STEM Matters, she did an audit of a bunch of different universities around the world about how they communicated who they were, and simply looked on their websites. Most universities had pictures of sandstone buildings with no people. We're a place of buildings. Those things aren't, these are literally static objects. Who cares?